Good morning. My name is Engineer Piyush Pandey, and the topic for today's discussion is HR hospitality at the time of campus placement drive. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite large number of HRs from various organizations for hiring our students at the time of campus placement drive. But this is not just an act of getting your students into some great organizations. This is not just an activity that okay, you are inviting someone and then the person is interviewing your candidates and the person is taking away the selected candidates. It is not just this, ladies and gentlemen. It is something more than that. Actually, the person who is visiting your college campus, first of all, the person is your guest. The person whom you have invited, the person is your guest. And you must treat that person like a guest. So there are certain things which you should do in order to extend hospitality towards the arriving guest, the HR. The first thing in this reference is, most of the colleges, what they do, they even arrange for ticket of the HR who is coming from a distant place to visit the college campus. They bear the flight charges, they bear the train charges of the HR also. This is the level of hospitality that they extend towards the visiting HR. Now, when the HR arrives at the airport, it is the responsibility of the hosting institution to receive the HR at the airport and comfortably bring him inside the college premises. As the HR enters the college premises, first of all, the HR is taken to the guest room where he refreshes himself, and after that the HR is served breakfast, and after he finishes breakfast, the priority of HR is asked that at what time he is willing to conduct the campus placement drive. Once the campus placement drive is over, then also the HR is treated a great lunch. If the number of the candidates is more and the placement drive extends till evening, it is requested to the HR not to leave the college campus and stay for the whole night. If the HR wishes to stay for the whole night, arrangements for the HR are made at the guest house of the institution. The institution provides guest house to the HR where the HR can stay for whole night. Now, these situations occur at the time of campus placement drive, ladies and gentlemen, that suppose the number of participating candidates is more. And since the HR is taking large number of rounds of one particular candidate, it takes a lot of time to finish the entire campus placement drive. That's why when the entire campus placement drive finishes, it is evening by that time. It is late evening by that time. Now, why it happens, ladies and gentlemen? Sometimes HRs are also very busy inside their organization. They come for one particular day to conduct the campus placement drive, but they make it clear to the institution that they are very busy. Their schedule is very busy and they have to leave back to their office the next day. That's why HR never bothers about time, because HR knows that even it is late in the evening, the college authority has made large number of arrangements for the visiting HR. So this burden is not on the head of the HR that he has to go back to his organization, which is somewhere in some other city. So it is the responsibility of the hosting institution that a great level of hospitality should be extended towards the HR who is coming to your campus for taking interviews of your students. Because of this hospitality, the HRs and organizations want to visit the same campus again and again. They want to visit the same campus again and again because they feel that the institution is giving them the level of consideration which they deserve. The institution is giving them a high level of respect, and because of this respect, HRs are always willing to visit the college campus again and again. And when the HRs of great organizations visit a particular college campus again and again, it becomes a good opportunity for the students of that particular campus to participate in the campus placement drive of that particular organization and get selected in large number in great organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, don't think that somebody is coming inside your college campus and serving food to that person and extending hospitality towards that person is just a normal act. Because whenever somebody inside your home also, when some guest visits your home also, definitely we extend a level of hospitality towards that guest. Because this is our responsibility. We serve tea and coffee to the guest, we serve snacks to the guest, sometimes we serve lunch and dinner to the guest also. So this is basic hospitality, basic human nature, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, while extending a great level of hospitality towards the HR, the hosting institution should not think that, okay, if we extend a great level of hospitality towards the HR is going to hire our candidates in large number. It is not like that. People often have this misconception. They think that if the institutions are extending a great level of hospitality towards the HR is going to get impressed and HR is going to hire a large number of candidates from that institution. No, ladies and gentlemen, hiring candidates from the institution is a different thing. Candidates get hired because of their intelligence, because of their knowledge. If the candidates are able to answer the question in reference to the profile for which they are getting hired, they will get selected, otherwise they will get rejected. It has nothing to do with the hospitality. Hospitality is a different thing. Hospitality is a different part. Hospitality is a kind of mutual relationship between the hosting institution and the visiting HR. Once the hospitality part is over, the welcoming part is over, after that the serious things come into play. And what are those serious things? Interview round, group discussion round, written test round, on the basis of which the HR is going to hire the candidates. And this is something very serious. And this is very much straightforward, ladies and gentlemen. If the students are truly deserving, only then they will get the job. Otherwise, they will be rejected by the HR. This is the reality of campus placement drive. So, extending great hospitality towards the HR has nothing to do with how many students will get selected at the time of campus placement drive. By extending a great level of hospitality, we impress the HR because we show him that our institution is a great institution and our institution shows a great level of respect towards the guest. This is what we show by extending a great level of hospitality. Not beyond that. Beyond that, it is campus placement drive, and everything depends upon how knowledgeable the students are. Selection completely depends upon the knowledge level of the students, not on how much the HR is getting impressed by the hospitality. Always remember this. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you like my videos. Please subscribe my channel, Piyush Pandey Trainer B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.